Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another Aesop Frock Day. Today, we're going to be reacting to Gopher Guts. This was suggested by Zach P. So, thank you, Zach, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And let me know if there's any other artists you want to see on the channel. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Aesop Rock got to say. Let's see what Gopher Guts is all about. Let's get it.
Greasy, grimy Gopher Guts, poolside.
Okay, nice beginning here. Very simple instrumental. We got the drums, and then we got this thick, spacey, almost ambient layer of like synth just over top of everything. And then we just got Ace coming in over top of that. Very interesting. I like it.
Greasy, grimy Gopher Guts, poolside. Open one, I don't forget spoons twice. Lukewarm Folgers, mold on his moon pie. Booms in his home that dissipate in the fruit flies. Suicide lane, wide load ride, looting in the wake of an amicable marooning. My duty go for moving in packs, sharing food with a cat. To mocks me, I accidentally saw the woman in half. She said, I'll keep you in my prayers. I said,
beautiful. Great beginning here. Nice flow. Ace is obviously the one driving this track. It's not the drums, it's not the synth. He is the force pushing us forward and giving us that structure. Everything else just kind of fills in the spaces and provides a little bit of guidelines for him to fit with, which is great. Let's bring this back. Also, there's some type of delay going on with his voice. It's very, very faint, and it seems like they're automating it so that it's only coming up so often, but you can just barely hear like the whispers of the bar from before coming in during the next bar at certain points there.
my duty go for moving in packs, sharing food with a cat. To mocks me, I accidentally saw the woman in half. She said, I'll keep you in my prayers. I said, I need to hide a body. She said, okay, honey, talk to you on Friday. Apparently we share a common plasma, so the growing disconnection doesn't matter. According to the blood and water chapter. Weird. Who wrote the blood and water chapter anyway? Probably sincerely dad. Only child, 30 cats. Looking for a way to reconnect with an averted past. Except it doesn't always work like that. Today I pulled 3 baby snakes out of moss and...
Interesting. The beat's growing as we go. Gonna build up to some climactic point, I imagine, but now we got another synth coming in, just it's very, nice, again, spacey. It's in the back, it's not right up front, but just adding a little bit of extra flavor. Sounds like we might get in some type of background vocal coming in now too. Seems like he's talking about going, how do you correct the past when you're looking for, when you're trying to move forward past things and make amends and what have you. I'm not sure that's exactly where we're going, but it seems like that's at least semi related. Let's see where this goes.
Except it doesn't always work like that. Today I pulled 3 baby snakes out of moss and dirt, with a wild strawberry bombs toss and turn. I told them you were gonna be something inventive and electric. You were healthy, you were special, you were present. Then I let them go.
Bring that back. Something's going on here.
We're gonna be something inventive and electric. You were healthy, you were special, you were present. Then I let them go. You were sitting at the gate awaiting spirits and provisions. I was privy to a headache over pirouetting innards in a mirror, sweating pictures. Who's there, simian or lizard? As it were, there is a disappearing difference in ambition and material. Antiquated.
Also, there's not a lot of concern he's taking with the end rhyme. We went from like innard to lizard, but both bars on either side of that don't rhyme. It's just a two bar little connection there with I think we had the first bar ended with like provisions, the next bar, something else unrelated. Just great delivery. And I think the way you can tell truly masterful delivery is when that end rhyme and when really any rhyme just becomes unnecessary. Or maybe not unnecessary, but it goes unnoticed, the absence of a rhyme.
There is a disappearing difference in ambition and material. Antiquated gentlemen, outlaws reduced to a Ferris wheel of vitriol. Move as a godless heathen, black gums, tooth gone. Bootleg Yukon, Cornelius, I'm a. That's better, here we go. Disenchanted face printed on a $0.
Now we're talking about kind of like the Western, the frontier, venturing off into antiquated as well, old, past times, maybe ideas that don't serve us in the modern age.
I'm Cornelius, I'm a. That's better, here we go. Disenchanted face printed on a $0 bill. Got a little plot of land where authority isn't recognized. Contraband keeping the core beside checker lies. Check. Never mind a misanthrope vying for affection to the wretched sound of mysticism. Dying, it is something he must handle on his own. The wind blown way when a wind don't play. Today I pulled 3 green frogs that I.
But something about avoiding those end rhymes in certain bars is we also get a lot of internal rhymes from Ace where like when he just had that blow, that O sound, rhyming that with other pieces of the bar rather than just the end point helps keep that feeling of like satisfaction and help keep that anchor and immersion while also still deviating from the most standard style, the simplest style of it, of just end rhymes.
A leaf and bark where the grapevines climb a convenient barn. I told him you will grow to be something tenacious and exalted. You are mighty, you are gracious, you are lauded. Then I let him go. Oh. I have been completely unable to maintain any semblance of relationship on any level. I have been a bastard to the people who have actively attempted to deliver me from peril. I have been acutely undeserving of the ear that listen up and lip that kiss me on the temple. I have been accustomed to a stubborn disposition that admits it wish its history disassembled. I have been a hypocrite.
Yeah, almost feels like this track is like Ace making confessions and trying to make right for some, maybe of the wrongs he's committed in the past. Maybe it was, maybe they weren't things that were so wrong necessarily, but just maybe you're not around for somebody or whatever it might be. It doesn't have to be something crazy. But yeah, it sounds like we're kind of hearing him acknowledge maybe some faults and then in that looking to, forgive himself even, who cares about the other people as long as you can forgive yourself. Lots of options here. I'm not sure I understand fully, but beautiful track, great construction, interesting structure. We got like two hook sections very close together, at least two sections that contain the same repeated lyrics over very similar pieces of the instrumental with some type of bridge in the middle. Very well made. Very well made.
Acutely undeserving of the ear that listen up and lip that kiss me on the temple. I have been accustomed to a stubborn disposition that admits it wish its history disassembled. I have been a hypocrite in sermonizing tolerance while skimming for a ministry to pretzel. I have been unfairly resentful of those I wish had acted different when the bidding was essential. I have been a terrible communicator, prone to isolation over sympathy for devils. I have been my own worst enemy since the very genesis of rebels. Today I pulled 3 ghost crabs out of rock and sand with a low tide showcase of promised land. I told them you were going to be something dynamic and impressive. You are patient, you are gallant, you are festive. Then I let them go.
Super smooth transitions in this track, man. Just the build up of the energy, the persistent feel, it just keeps on pushing forward, but it's not forceful, really. It's getting there as we're getting towards the end, but it's just present and it's not going anywhere.
Over sympathy for devils. I have been my own worst enemy since the very genesis of rebels. Today I pulled 3 ghost crabs out of rock and sand with a low tide showcase of promised land. I told them you were gonna be something dynamic and impressive. You are patient, you are gallant, you are festive. Then I let them go.
And then the repeated portion of this track that seems to be the most important is then I let them go. It's about letting go of somebody. I'm not sure who, I'm not sure exactly what the story is here, but that's a big important thing in life. I was talking about that with a friend last night. Lil Jumbo, if you've ever seen any of the tracks we put out together, but about detachment, man. Letting things go, not feeling attached to them, being okay when things walk out of your life. It's not always easy, but it can definitely help make things easier as time goes on. Ooh. Oh, beautiful switch. I don't like great just again little bridge outro section there. Definitely outro. Having Ace's voice on and 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 beautiful, beautiful idea to end it that way. Brought some type of power with it. Really interesting. It is definitely a track I'll be diving into more on my own to get a full understanding of. But that was Gopher Guts from Aesop Rock. Thank you again to Zach P and everybody else who has suggested this track. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more Ace on the channel every Friday, in addition to all the other videos we got coming the rest of the week. And I will see you all next time.